Hey there, fellow crypto enthusiasts and market observers. We've got some crucial news to share with you today, because something significant just went down on the Bitcoin daily time frame. And here's the thing, the last few times this event occurred, it triggered some absolutely wild moves in the world of Bitcoin. This isn't a common event. In fact, it's taken place only 6 times in the history of Bitcoin. And guess what? Out of those 6 instances, the last 5 led to Bitcoin embarking on an epic bull run. So today, we're diving into that, discussing what we foresee on the horizon for Bitcoin, and filling you in on our suggested trading strategies. Well, that pullback has indeed transpired, and we're here to walk you through what it all means and how we plan to navigate the ever-shifting crypto landscape. So, if you're new here, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you've got the notification bell turned on. Alright, let's switch over to the 4-hourly time frame for Bitcoin. You'll see we've experienced a bit of a pullback lately, and when you examine it from a trendline perspective, it appears to be forming a pattern like this. It's been essentially consolidating near the top end. We've seen a 3.5% dip in Bitcoin. Now here's the crux of the matter, what's happening with Bitcoin? Well, it all comes down to the traditional markets. They've been on a bit of a downturn lately, and that has a ripple effect. But don't worry, we'll dissect this further and explain what it means for Bitcoin and the broader crypto space in my upcoming videos. So stay tuned and let's navigate this crypto journey together. All right, guys, let's dive right into the nitty-gritty. Now, we found some support right at this crucial orange line here. And what makes this line so pivotal, you ask? Well, if you cast your gaze over to the daily and even the weekly timeframes, you'll notice that we've had a history with this orange line. In the past, whenever we approached it, we often experienced significant bounces. But there's a twist this time around. After the first bounce, the second approach to this line didn't yield the expected support, and, well, we saw a rather harsh plummet instead. That's why it's absolutely critical for this orange line to stand firm. As for the traditional markets, my stance was clear. We didn't want to see Bitcoin dipping below that red line, right around 4,238. However, that's precisely what happened. So, we've now set our sights on the next level of support at 4,155. So, what's the key takeaway here? As long as the traditional markets exhibit this downward trend, Bitcoin's upside potential remains somewhat constrained. But the silver lining is that we're already witnessing a bounce from this level. What we're truly hoping for is that this marks the turning point, and we can break free from this recent downtrend. You can visualize it quite clearly like this: a rebound, a breakout, and then an ascent in the Bitcoin price chart. Our initial hurdle is situated at 34,250, and that's where our focus is going to be. So, let's keep our eyes peeled for that, and remember to hit that like button if you found this insight helpful. Hey everyone, let's pick up where we left off. We had a Bitcoin short trade going on, and now it's time to adjust our stop loss. So, we're setting our stop loss to break even for this Bitcoin trade. The entry price was 34,350, and that's where our stop loss is going. If Bitcoin continues to head south, this stop loss won't get triggered. Instead, we'll see the trade keep going. Now, if we get rejected from this point, there's a chance of further downside. Our plan here is to take profit either when Bitcoin reaches $33,000 or when we retest the support level for traditional markets. As always, we're sharing our plans with you to keep you in the loop. In other news, a pro-Bitcoin senator recently called for an investigation into Binance and Tether, pushing for a charging decision and a resolution to ongoing lawsuits involving the two entities. This could impact the market, so we'll be keeping an eye on the developments. Now, if we switch over to the daily time frame for Bitcoin, you'll see something interesting. We're on the verge of a golden cross. That's when the 50-day moving average crosses over the 200-day moving average. This should happen within the next week or so. When we've had these golden crosses before, there have been some significant price moves. For instance, after the last golden cross, we saw Bitcoin make a 23% jump. The time before that, it was a 50% gain, and the list goes on. The point is, historically, these golden crosses have led to substantial price increases in the following 3 to 6 months. So, that's a key thing to watch out for. Additionally, there's big data that came out recently. with the core PCE and the PC price index reports. These could impact Bitcoin's performance as they relate to inflation. Lastly, keep an eye on FTX. They've been selling more and more of their crypto and depositing it on exchanges. So, be prepared for that to potentially influence the market. Before we continue, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more updates and news related to crypto. Now let's talk about how Bitcoin has surged by nearly 10% to reach $34,872, marking its highest point in nearly 18 months, and the crypto community is buzzing with anticipation. Speculation is rife that an exchange-traded Bitcoin fund, ETF, is on the horizon. This bullish sentiment follows a remarkable 10% surge in Bitcoin's price on Monday, its best performance in almost a year. This positive momentum has had a ripple effect throughout the broader crypto market and has even spilled over into related stocks. The possibility of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, approving a Bitcoin ETF that holds the cryptocurrency on behalf of fund investors is driving this excitement. The belief is that a spot Bitcoin ETF would provide traditional investors with newfound access to the world of crypto through the stock market. This could unleash a wave of fresh capital into the sector, resulting in significant growth. Bitcoin, a famously volatile asset that has already doubled in price this year, is now up by 7.87% at $34,020, marking its highest level since May 2022. During Asian trading hours, it even breached the $35,000 mark. Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency, has followed suit with a 4.50% increase, reaching $1,786.30, its highest value since August. This crypto enthusiasm has had a domino effect, boosting the stocks of crypto-related companies like major U.S. exchange Coinbase Global, which gained more than 7%, and Bitcoin owner MicroStrategy, which surged by 12%. According to Antony Trenchev, co-founder of digital asset firm Nexo, the crypto market is abuzz with excitement, and now everyone is eagerly awaiting any concrete developments from the SEC. Several prominent U.S. financial institutions, including investment giant BlackRock, have pending applications for Bitcoin ETFs. The anticipation of approval was stoked when BlackRock's iShares ETF appeared on the DTCC clearinghouse's list. However, it remains uncertain when or why the iShares ETF was added to the DTCC list. Both DTCC and BlackRock have yet to respond to requests for clarification. Further excitement was generated by reports this month, including those from Reuters, suggesting that the SEC wouldn't appeal a court ruling that found the agency's rejection of an ETF application from crypto firm Grayscale Investments was in error. On Monday, the court formalized its ruling, sending the application back to the SEC for review. Standard Chartered's head of digital assets research, Jeffrey Kendrick, notes that the SEC's mounting legal pressures increase the likelihood of an ETF approval. This is a development that the crypto community is watching closely, as it could potentially reshape the landscape of digital asset investment. It's essential to clarify that BlackRock has categorically denied a baseless report that their ETF has already received approval. On top of that, data from CoinGlass, a platform renowned for its analysis of crypto derivatives, has brought to light a noteworthy surge in short-covering activity concerning Bitcoin over the last 24 hours. In another noteworthy development, Grayscale, in partnership with FTSE Russell, has unveiled 5 cryptocurrency sector indices. These indices are poised to monitor the performance of crypto assets in diverse categories, encompassing currencies, smart contract platforms, financials, consumer and culture, and utilities and services. In summary, the cryptocurrency market is abuzz with activity, driven by the speculations swirling around the potential green light for Bitcoin ETFs. The active participation of major financial players like BlackRock and the recent court ruling favoring Grayscale Investments have further amplified the excitement and eager anticipation within the industry. Stay tuned for more thrilling updates in the crypto world. That's it for now. If you enjoyed today's content, show your support with a like, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share your questions, thoughts, and suggestions in the comments section. Until next time, And remember, the future of finance is here with KTC.